In this video, I want to take you guys through the process of selecting relevant keywords that are being searched on Google to help you show up for those search terms and get your ideal clients finding you online. So we're going to dive right into this video because on the screen, I have right now a bunch of keywords that are very relevant to one of our clients. And this is something that you can potentially replicate as well. And you get some insights on what actually works and how we do this. So we start off this entire process with something we call the magnetic offering. That's where you deep dive very specifically into your ideal client. You understand who is your client, where do they live, what money do they make, and 100 other detailed questions where you find out exactly who your ideal clients are. And this can be, you can have different personas, this can be a range, but you get very clear on who you want to service. Based on this information, we'll come up with different search terms that could potentially be used by these people. We use a combination of AI, manual research, and searching what is being actually searched. And we put this into a tool that we have here on the screen. So we'll see we have a bunch of different terms up here in this search bar. Our client is in Hawaii. So right now you'll see Honolulu, you'll see very location-based keywords. You'll see keywords based on the services that he offers. So for example, you see 3D modeling services, renderings, and a bunch of other terms, right? There's hundreds of terms in here. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in this tool and we're gonna look at, these are the terms that we have in here, right? We have 100 keywords right here ready. And we can look at how many people are actually searching for these keywords on Google right now. So this tool is showing us, right? We see here 90, 80, 70, and this is not bad, right? For a very, very niche area, this architect is looking for clients in Honolulu, and many of these clients could be 7 figures or more. These are small multi-million-dollar projects, which are a big, very high ticket purchase and a long-term project. Sometimes he works on these projects for years on end. So having 80 qualified people visit you for topical modern architecture or interior design Hawaii, and this turns into a 6-7 figure project over several years, it's not bad. And it's not bad that there's only very few searches. In fact, some of these searches down here that are not even displayed by this tool don't mean that nobody is searching for them. It just means we don't have enough data, so we cannot really put an estimate out there. But even for some of these terms, there may be 5, 10, maybe 20, maybe 30 searches on Google each and every month. So it's really important not to neglect these terms when we're going after them. Now, the next thing what we got to do is we got to understand the market a little bit and these terms. And we have some other tools, like we can go after matching terms, right? Which gives us suddenly 300 keywords, which are, now we have a little bit more range. We have some with a little bit more search volume, and we can look through them and see which ones make sense. Now, based on the magnetic offering, we'll know exactly which terms are actually even in line with the services, picturing what our client wants to attract. We can go a little bit more and look at related terms. Now, this opens up a wide range of more keywords, right? You can see there's very broad keywords here. Modern house doesn't really mean that someone searching for a modern house is going to look for an architect or interior designer in Honolulu directly, right? These are very broad. So that means many more people are searching for them. Here we see 60,000 people searching for this each and every month. However, there are also many more unqualified people in these buckets searching for these keywords. Then we have another tool which gives us search suggestions. These are again based on our ideal client, search suggestions which could be a good fit. So now there's a couple of things that we can do to play around with this a little bit. One, we're going to comb through it manually, not on this video, but for our client specifically, and kind of find keywords that really are a match. What we can do really quickly is as well look at some of the metrics, right? Some of these keywords are harder to rank for, while others are less hard to rank for. So what we want to look at is we want to look at keyword difficulty. Keyword difficulty is usually an indication on how many websites are trying to show up for this keyword. That means how many websites are actively doing SEO or search engine optimization for these keywords, right? They're optimizing their content, they're optimizing their backlink strategy, and maybe paying a company thousands of dollars to help them show up for those specific keywords. So the higher that number, the harder it is for us to rank for that term as well. That doesn't mean that we can only rank for the lower end keywords. That just means that while we're building this, the initial keywords that we go for while we make our strategy better and better every day is that we go for keywords that are not the most competitive. Okay, so we want to keep this below 20. Then we're going to go do another trick. We're going to look at some websites that are not crazy big, that are in the top 10 search results, we'll filter this by DR. DR is a domain metric which shows us the strength of this website on Google. So this just tells us that there's in these results, once we show results, it's going to show us a bunch of results. So now we have 29 keywords that websites that are not really big, that are similar to our client's website here and that we can rank for. And now you'll see a bunch of keywords that you may think, well, there's bathroom remodel and so on. These are maybe keywords that are not representing your ideal work. Maybe you say, okay, I want to work on multi-million-dollar residential projects. Okay, fine, that's good. So maybe we don't want to go off after bathroom remodeling keywords. However, it also represents just content that we can cover with our expertise so that we can get more strengths, more authority, more websites linking to us and show up for some of these terms. So again, what we would do now is we would look through these keywords and try to understand, well, which ones would it make sense for us to rank for as well. And then we can see, for example, here we have modern floor design. Very easy to rank for and not many people showing up for this. And it looks like it's even trending. So people are gonna Google this more and more. So what we can do now is we can go put this into Google and see what the results look like. We can also see them here. So people are going to Pinterest. Then there's some blogs like this one over here. And we can go look what these companies are doing. And we can see this is a perfect example, right? This is a blog post with some images showing us different types of floors. And this is a perfect example of a keyword that we would want to go after for our client. So now what we do is when we work specifically with our clients, we have an outlined process of how we'll send you these keywords. You come back to us with voice notes and we'll integrate all of your expertise, your projects, and everything into this blog post so that's very specifically tailored to you. If you're watching this right now and you're not one of our clients, how you can do this yourself if you want to is you go look for, for example, you take this keyword or something that resembles your ideal client, and now you would go look at this blog post. You can use an extension called Detailed, which will allow you to look at the different titles and the word count. So you can see it's 3,000 words, the headings. So here we have the different headings of this floor. And now what you can do is you can pick all of these headings and you can take them over to a Word document. So I'll do this here in Google Doc. You can use Word or Google Doc or anything that you have, and you can paste them in here. And this will give you an idea, right? And maybe now while looking at this, you're already saying, well, I know 20 more options for contemporary homes. I know more flooring options. I even had a project here that I completed with modern flooring tiles. So this is really the best content always comes from the people that are actually an expert on what they do. So I would not be a perfect example to create content around modern flooring because I myself, I'm not an architect, I'm not a designer. I come from the marketing side. So for me, it's great if I write a blog post about SEO or create a YouTube video like this one telling you how you can better rank and how you can show up in the search results. However, I'm not an expert on flooring. So for me, if I create an article like this, I can go research everything online. I can become an expert, but it will take way longer than it will take someone like you who just, I know about these floors, and maybe you want to do some extra research, but maybe you already know some things that you can just integrate. So you can already create some notes. Maybe you know some more ideas. Maybe you say, hey, there's 20 more flooring examples that I can share. So your goal here is to say, we have this article. How can we make it better? How can we include my expertise? And how can we include some local expertise as well? Maybe you can mention some local suppliers in Honolulu that do flooring and you can link to them. This will help Google understand that you are a local supplier in Honolulu and that you talk about these topics and that you're connected. Okay, and Google will prioritize you in the search. So if anyone's searching for this locally in Hawaii or somewhere else, you will show up in the top results very easy for such a keyword, okay? So you can take this, you can even now go and take this and use something like ChatGPT, or now just recently Grok was released and I was trying this out. So you could go here on X and use Grok Deep Research and say, do you have any more ideas about modern floor design? So you could use something like Grok, and by the time you're watching this video, maybe there's 20 more options, right? ChatGPT, Grok. You can use Perplexity as well, another AI tool. Let me show you, right? So here in Perplexity, we can ask the same thing. So we can come here and just copy the prompt. Make sure to use the main keyword, put it in here. And Perplexity will look through the internet as well and give you actual sources. And this is just all if you want to add to your research and create a really really good article and come up with these different topics. So here, this is really good too. We have smart flooring, we have sustainable, eco-friendly options. And you need to understand that each time you mention something like this is you're not just showing up for the keyword modern flooring. You're showing up for keywords like sustainable, eco floors. Potentially there's hundreds, maybe thousands of keywords that are in this article and that help you rank for those specific terms. So this is really what's so important. It's not just one keyword. It's not just architect in Honolulu, but it's keywords around what you do and how you serve your customers. Your ideal clients are making purchases of thousands, tens, hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe millions for their dream home. They're looking for someone that understands them and that has a deep expertise, that is showing them options. And in this opportunity, if it's a blog post or maybe even a video, you can show them specifically how you cater to their dreams, how you know everything about floors and design and wood and suppliers in the area. And this is what this content, putting that out, publishing that on your website and on your social media will make them find you. They will find you and they will start to know, like, and trust you, so that when they're ready for that purchase, they will come to you for help. So these are just some examples how you can use modern tools, AI tools like Perplexity. You can use this for free, by the way. I'm using the pro version here, but the free version will get you great results. Or things like Grok, which I'm using completely for free, right? It gives me modern design overview, types of flooring. So here this is great. I see here great glass, hardwood, all of these options. If we go back to the article that we had here, I don't remember all of these options being in here. If we go open up the detailed extension, headings, we have wood, modern flooring, light, dark, shop, natural. We don't have all of these options. So just this little research that we did already gave us so many more ideas of things that we can talk about in this article that will make our article better than the best article that's already out there. And it's really easy to do so for these keywords that are really easy to rank for and that have potential for growth. Because our only options when we Google this keyword, if we go open this up and we just Google search it, we see there's some search results. People are maybe shopping, but a floor is not necessarily something that you will go shop for on Google Shopping. I'm not sure. Maybe people do. You please let me know in the comments if you bought a floor off a Google Shopping ad here. Would be interesting to understand. And then there's some images, some YouTube videos, right? So that would be something good if you want to create a YouTube video, if that's your thing. Pinterest marketing, big as well, right? Where you can add your images. And then you have this blog post showing up number 2 and people are clicking this. So there's around 100 people searching for this each and every month. So if you show up on that top result, you're getting 30, 40, 50 people coming to you. And that's just for this keyword. Potentially you're ranking for 20, 50, 100 other keywords as well within this article. So this is really all what SEO is about. And I promised you at the beginning of the video, I'll show you how we go about this keyword research, but this is really the nitty-gritty stuff of it, right? We go after specific keywords, we create content around it, we write a blog post that is a little bit better than what's already out there, we integrate our expertise, we link to existing projects, existing clients, local suppliers, other topics, and then we publish that on our website. And we position ourselves, or our clients in this respect, as the authority, as the clear leader that knows what they're talking about, so that they can build this trust with their clients. So if you're looking to do this too, there's an easy way how you can go find keywords as well. I think the easiest way is really just to go Google some of the topics that you're talking about, questions that your clients ask, and you can quickly find keywords that people are searching for. The easiest way right here in Google, right? You have here people also ask. These are questions that people are actively asking that they want to understand. They're asking for what is the most popular flooring, and if you click on them, you'll see there's more that are opening up here. Gray flooring, so they're asking about specific colors. Do high-end homes lose luxury? There's so many questions, and you'll probably know many more of these. You can just click up. Some of these will be stupid that you don't want to answer, and others you'll see and you'll be like, wow, that's a topic I want to talk about. Then you go take that topic, you Google that topic, you do some research, you pop it together in an article, you publish that article on your blog section of your website so that people can come and find you for that. And if you want to know more about this, I'm going to create more videos where I go deeper into how you can publish that article, how you can go make sure it's indexed on Google so that Google Google search results can even find your article and find you, and how you can check the results on how many people are actually clicking and what keywords you're showing up for in that article. So if I've already created that video, I'm going to link it right here in this one. And if not, you can check out my channel where I'll create more content about this, how you can rank higher in Google and you can get more of your dream clients come and find you, and so that you can help them.